pork chops, ribs, and sausage going on the grill. And I got a package from Australia.
What?
Okay, got the grill heated up, got a little smoke, all the fire down here on this other end down here. And we're going to start it off, going to put a little Slappy Mama on there. If you can't get Slappy Mama, put you a little red pepper. Going to take it just like that, sprinkle it up real good. We're going to throw it up here. This is going to cook real slow now with that fire being way over here. Just going to sprinkle them up real good, lay them right across that foil. You got 3 of them there. Pepper them up real good. Now, what we're going to do now is take a little soy sauce. I know some of you are going to say, well, I don't like soy sauce. Well, I'll tell you what, when you put it on pork on the grill, it is some kind of good. And it keeps that meat from drying out too. It gives it a really good flavor. You do it like that. And now we got our pork chops going. We're going to fix our ribs up. And what I did was I took an old pan. I bought this pan at a rummage sale for like 25 cents just for this. Don't mind getting it all sooted up on the bottom. Just put you a little layer of tin foil on it. Same thing, peppered up pretty good with some Slappy Mama or red pepper or whatever seasoning you like. You know, I kind of like to pepper mine up a little bit. We're going to cook it a while before we put the sauce on it. And you take some teriyaki sauce. It doesn't matter what brand, just teriyaki. Cover it up really, really good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much you put on it. And by putting it in a pan like this, and you with a foil in the bottom of it, and then you put this on top of it, it keeps that meat from drying out, and that teriyaki gives it a really good flavor. And yeah, I'm going to add some soy sauce to it too. Not much, just enough to kind of darken it up a little bit. And get that on there, we're going to take the whole pan just like this, and we're going to set it back over here. Now remember now, your fire is way over here. It's way down here on the end. So this is going to cook real slow. It's going to cook slow, and them ribs, when they cook slow like that, the meat just falls off the bone. We're going to open up this sausage. This is pork sausage. We're just going to take it and lay it back up in here as far away from the fire as we can get it. And this is going to cook real slow too. Now grant you, this is going to be about a 4.5 to 5 hour cooking. So I'm going to come back and check on it from time to time, make sure my fire is still hot, maybe flip them pork chops over or turn these and flip them over and season up the other side of it later. But it's some kind of good when you cook it slow like that, I'm going to tell you. Now that we got our meat going on there, let's find out what I got in the package here. This is from Old Salty 65. One of my good Aussie buddies. Ho ho ho! Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is nice. Check it out. Old Salty 65. Naval. Yes, sir. If you like old Navy stories, go by and see Old Salty 65. Tell him I sent you, and tell him thank you for the hat. Well, I like it. It's mine. Damn, I look good. I like this. If you want to hear some good stories, though, really, if you want to hear some good stories about the Australian Navy and things that happened on their ship and all that kind of stuff, go by and pay him a visit. You won't be disappointed. The man's got some funny stories about things that actually happened. Y'all have a good day, and we're going to check back on this in a little while later. Well, alright, it's been about an hour now. Let's see what those pork chops look like. They ought to be about ready to come off of there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. these off. We're going to take this pan with the ribs on it. We're going to slide that down here so you can get on a little heat. It's been slow cooking now for about an hour. You can see where it's starting to turn. You're going to leave that sausage way down on the other end, because all you want on that is a little bit of heat and smoke. That's it. This is going to stay on there for probably another 4 hours. So we'll be back later to show you what it come out like. Alright, looking good. Starting to turn its color. But what we're going to do now is we're going to slide it out. That pan is extremely hot. Slide that pan out like this. And we're going to throw these back on there, just straight out on the tin foil. Like that. We're going to take a barbecue sauce and we're going to glaze them up real good. Now I say glaze, I mean pour it on there. We're going to get them covered up real good. I got another bottle over here. I'm going to open that bottle up. And I'm going to put some more on there, and we're going to spread it around on there real good and thick. And we're going to let it slow cook with that barbecue sauce on there for about 45 minutes to an hour. And we'll be ready to eat. It'll be some kind of good. Well, alright, they've been on here several hours now. Let's see what they look like, and we ought to be ready to eat. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. It'll be good and tender. We'll take all this off and we'll be ready to eat. Y'all give this a try, fixed up like this. It's really good. That meat's going to be tender, 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 coming off of that bone. And like I was saying a while ago, about the fire being down on the other end, that's going to be down in this pit down in here. That's how you cook them real slow. You put your fire down on one end. Ooh, I like to drop that one. Alright, y'all. Have yourself a good day. Glad you come by and see me. Y'all go by and see old Salty now. That's my bud. Talk to him many a night on Skype. Y'all have yourself a good day. It's time to eat.